All right, back down in the mines we go, everyone.
So, I recently watched an anime.
No, don't even have like a build up to that. We're just going straight to it.
Yeah.
All right.
I won't go through the entire series. So, I watched an anime called Gurren Lagann. Which,
just a second. Red Rock Passage. Okay.
Good. Where, if you have not seen it, I would highly recommend it, just so, before I spoil everything for it, because I'm just going to go through the entire plot, because I fucking loved it. So, it's a show about a digger.
make sure you enunciate that properly.
Digger.
Okay.
Yeah, digger called Simon. Simon.
Simon, okay.
Yeah, my bad. Simon.
Damn, you really got my hopes up there for a minute.
They keep saying like semen or something very close to it, and it keeps confusing me.
Okay. Oh, the cacti also destroy like a thing to their left and right.
Yeah. So I'm going to quickly go through the first half of the story, because the second half is where it gets weird. So there's these two friends who live underground, and they call each other like blood brothers because they grew up in the mines.
Wow, what a perfect anime to watch right before our playing of SteamWorld Dig 2.
So one of the younger one's called Simon, and the older one is Kamina. And Kamina was my favorite character in the show.
Okay.
He's just this all-around cool dude, and he has some of my favorite lines, such as, "Don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you." So, he brought it all the way
I was going to say, kind of got the point across. I like it.
Yeah. So, they live underground.
You think this water is going to be important? Probably not. It doesn't show up on the map.
Yeah. So, the older one, Kamina, is like, we live underground. We want to see the surface world. There has to be something cool up there, right? So, they constantly do hijinks and try to escape.
Hey, it's getting dark. I can hardly see a thing, and I'm made of light. Go up to town and replenish your lamp so I don't get lost down here. Oh, okay. I did not realize there was a resource management.
What about the light there?
What? Bottom right?
Can you go there? Oh,
no, there's a little boy blocking the way.
Alright, so they dream of going to the surface. So, the main character, who I'll say...
Oh, Jesus!
Who I'll say is about 14.
Okay.
And the other guy's 18. So, they try to dig out, and they can't. But the little guy finds a little mech suit, which is about the size of a smart car. It is
the power of Google smart cars will help me.
Yeah, it's very fucking small.
I got a Tesla.
And he found a little drilling which you can plug into it. Okay. So, in the first episode, a giant mech, which are just called gunmen.
Okay.
It drops down, so it has...
I need to get back up to, Oh, wait! Oh! The little fire guys also... Oh, the top left is the amount of, like, oil I have and shit.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
A gunman drops down and he kills it. Like, he's the main character. He's going to do it.
Right, yeah.
So the two travel up into the surface world and they meet another human civilization. And it turns out they're at war with what's known as beastmen, who want to keep all of humanity locked underground. And humanity...
This is a tricky jump. Sorry, everyone, if this is...
Yeah, take it down. So, they're at constant war and humanity is shit. So Kamina, the older guy, is like, okay, so they use mechs. I'm gonna steal that one while a guy's riding it. So he has his little bro throw him at it, and he just literally just takes it with a sword.
Nice.
It's like, yeah, how about that? and then they just kill two people.
Nice.
And then the third episode happens where they're fighting a tough enemy and they have no hope. So the older guy is like, I have the perfect plan. We have to combine.
I don't like how he's using the term combine.
Yeah, so his mech is about, like standard mech size.
Oh, come on.
Like a building size. 2-story.
Yeah. And the other guy only has like a smart car.
Yeah, it's very small, it's very agile.
Okay.
So he grabs the little one uses drills.
Yep.
So because he's the digger.
Okay.
Go
again,
figure.
like really be sure you say that properly.
Digger.
Ow, damn it, fall damage.
Whatever. So he's like, okay, I'm just going to put your head on top of my head.
Yeah.
And it fucking works.
Oh, nice.
It turns out the little one can combine with literally any mech and take it over.
Oh.
And that's very fucking
important. So a little one is like a brain parasite or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, for all the mechs, they all have these weird mouths, and whenever the pilot talks, it talks out of the mouth. Like, it moves the mouth itself. And one of the layer ones, the mouth is at the crotch. Alright, so they do that, and they go through and fight several different gunmen. Eventually, they had to deal with the Beastmen, like the 4 commanders and the Spiral King.
Okay.
The first one is very tough. He has a giant fortress, and they use the plan of chucking the little guy in there and taking it over, which works. But here comes the sad part of the show, which caught me completely off fucking guard.
Yeah.
The older guy died.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I was like, wow. He was like the figure for the show that I've always saw, and like he just died like in the first 6 episodes out of 27.
Oh fuck, 27.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he died really fucking early, but he had the lasting impact throughout the entire show. So after that, they just
You know
go.
what? Fuck that thing.
Yeah, they go through and they kill like the other 3. They just completely fucking decimate them because the main character is just overpowered shit.
Okay.
He's able to make his mech be able to fly, and eventually, at one point after like his bro dies, he gets into a bit of a sad fit, and he does.
They take damage from water.
Nice. So he gets a little depressed, so he goes into
new upgrades unlocked.
He finds a wasteland, and a box falls from one of the gunmen, and he opens it, and there's a princess in it.
Oh shit, nice. Just like Steve. Let me hold you off on that for a quick moment. See what upgrade we got. Is it like this might be able to do damage while I'm jumping because you can see the stuff on the right over there. Hello, you got a pressure bomb.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, so Alright, so
solid.
So he just finds
water. Oh, and water refills my pressure bombs.
That's nice.
So yeah, water.
Can you shoot upwards?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Alright, so he finds a princess and she joins the crew. So they killed the other 3 commanders, and now it's time for them to fight the big bad guy.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the first half, and then
I was gonna say, like, are we almost done with your recap?
No. I was. The second half is where it just goes fucking completely nuts.
Oh, okay.
So they get to the Spiral King, who's the big bad guy, and his entire city is a giant gunman.
Okay.
So they had to take it over, and they had to kill the guy, and they did. So then they were able to win it. So now we get to the good part where they skip ahead 7 years. Where before the Spiral King died, he gave a warning that when humanity would reach over 1 million people, Armageddon would happen.
Oh man, he was off by a few orders of magnitude, I see.
No. So skip ahead 6 years. The main character is now the leader of humanity. Like,
oh shit, he's just
he was the leader even though he was young.
I see. Bah.
And
It doesn't destroy sand.
Yeah, why not?
All right, fine.
Yeah, so he's the leader. A lot of people, like a lot of characters, got married. Some showed interest in other characters and were trying to get relationships and stuff like that. It was all really neat.
Okay.
So around this time, a baby is born, and they reach 1 million because why the fuck not?
Wait, I can't hit that one from the bottom for some reason.
So the princess that they saved earlier, Simon asked her to marry him, and she's like, I don't think you and I are the same person, because she doesn't understand what marriage is. And everyone was just like, you are so fucking dumb.
Yeah, man, you just don't pursue her, my dude.
Yeah, but
okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a real hard one. Ah! All right. Okay, so now we have enough cogs for a singular upgrade, so that's cool.
Yeah. So, at that point, they have 1 million. So the girl turns out to be a messenger from another alien race.
Okay.
Now, at this point, we were only on Earth, and they had taken over Earth, and they had taken over like multiple things. So this is a different alien from a different.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is where I was trying to go the whole freaking time.
And she's like, yeah, because of the power that humanity has, we must exterminate them. Otherwise, they will.
Ratus Novorgicus.
You took a fucking rat.
Sure.
Okay, so they're like, yeah, if humanity gets too powerful, they will actually destroy the universe. So we have to call this.
Okay.
So they send in more guys to try and kill them. And they are starting to lose because they built it so whenever they destroy it, they would blow up into mini cubes, which will just detonate like the entire city.
Okay.
And because the main character did that, he got tried for war crimes and was sentenced to death.
Oh shit! It's
like,
unfortunate.
Yeah, he managed to save the world, and you know what? Fuck him. He like blew up a bit of a city, I guess. So at this point, humanity.
Oh wait,
or the alien race is like, we're gonna drop the moon, and it will destroy the Earth in 3 weeks. So Majora's Mask now.
Got it.
So
and they're like, you kidding me? Little shithead had 3 days in that old game.
Yeah.
This will be simple.
Yeah, so the new leader who took over after they arrested the guy and were going to send him to death, they're just going to leave him for when the moon fell and destroyed him.
Right.
Because why do a trial? So
unnecessary.
I mean, they did a trial, but it was completely bullshit. They had one of the dumbass characters be his defense lawyer, who couldn't read or count.
A lawyer's a Morty.
Yeah. So, at this point, the moon's coming down, so the new leader is like, okay, we'll have half of humanity hidden underground.
New shipment of thick plating will let you upgrade it, so you'll have a better chance of, surviving down there. What do you want to do? I definitely want the better pickaxe. And what's next? Sturdy armor. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Let's see. Pickaxe, bag of upgrade the bag to get 1 extra slot for ores. Brighter lamp. And a more efficient lamp too. That might be the next one to go after.
Yeah, it's keep also.
Sturdy armor. Upgrade the armor to increase your total health.
You don't need that.
Melville regulator. Upgrade the water tank to expand your total water reserves. That's nice for the pressure bomb. Upgrade the pressure bomb that has the ability to throw them further. Okay, and what do I want to upgrade here? Upgrade available for 80 coins. Wait, how do I...
Oh, yeah, you go to the right, maybe.
Go to the right. Oh, yeah, right. Gives 5+ extra XP from enemies defeated with the pickaxe. Yeah. Makes you lose less resources when you die. I don't have to worry about that yet. Stops pressure bombs from hurting you.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, so both of those, because I have 3 cogs right now. Installed and installed.
Oh, you can uninstall it anytime.
Oh, yeah, I can. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Alright, so anyway, back to what I was saying. So, the new leader is like, okay, half of humanity will stay underground because we won't get them, and the rest of us will take this big King Star Cruiser that I just discovered. Because they resurrected the Spiral King, and now he's just ahead.
Oh.
And he can summon a giant battleship just because he can.
Yeah, obviously.
So it's like 3 days before the moon's about to fall.
You really need to talk to someone about this whole wonton destruction thing. I'm talking to you about it right now. What am I, not in discussion in general? Yeah.
Yeah. So they So like 3 days before, I'm like, oh fuck, the moon's actually gonna destroy everyone underground. It's like, okay, we can save half of humanity.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the guy was like, we can't hold 1 million people. We have to sacrifice some.
Oh, damn.
And I kind of like the character because, he was logical and he had to make some tough calls.
Right.
So they're like, okay, we have to leave for space now with only a fifth of the human population because they're under attack.
All right, well, easy.
So
easy
they go to space and it's like, wow, they waited for us and they knew what we were planning. Huh. So the main character breaks out of jail thanks to the help of another ally, chick who wears very scantily clad clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was that her name?
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Scantily Clad Clothes.
He had a thing for my favorite character, and then he died, and it was very sad.
Aww.
Yeah, I really wanted a good ending for her, but so he breaks out.
My God, you fly so like this is me, and then I tap it, and then I just go flying so far over to the side. It's weird. My bad. Anyways, we only got a few minutes left of this episode.
I'm trying to go fast. Alright, so they realize, like, oh fuck, we had to destroy the moon, and their enemies, so the guy's like, I'm gonna take a... Wait, that's not a moon. That's a fucking space station.
Oh, I should talk to the mayor, apparently.
Yeah. It's a space station, and he has to go into the moon and take it over, and then he becomes the moon.
Now that the Red Rock Passage is open, I can look for Rusty deeper down. Hey, that bot's still missing? Well, don't forget to bring some of that valuable ore up with you now. It should clear up the mining all the way down to the protective wall, dearie. I guess your pal could have slipped through one of them darn cracks in it. If I was you, I'd head down to the Mason stations. There should be an old equipment machine down there that'll make your life a whole lot easier. You mean the one my idiot brother's walled in the last year while lying back? I have a wall for him that he needs to pay for. Well, tarnation, I bet you can find a way around that brick if you scout the place. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Report any opening you find to me so I can have someone patch up the wall later on. Oh, that's way far down there.
Alright, so he takes over the moon.
Okay.
And it's a giant battle station. So now his mech is the size of a fucking moon.
Shit.
So it's like, okay, we were able to stop the enemy, but now we have to stop or will stop the enemy from attacking us. Now
usually go up on the moon juice and the scrap, so you can't get through that sludge and make them strong, but it also makes them all goofy. It's also highly corrosive, so you probably don't want to take a dip in it. Okay, sorry, Steve.
Yeah, it's fine. So they're like, okay, we need to go to the enemy's hideout. Where are they? Well, you see, they're between the 10th and 11th dimension.
Oh shit.
So they have to travel through dimensions.
Okay. Oh, that's that. I said, so I accidentally ended up clicking yes, I want to hear, and he said, sorry, I'll shut up. Wait, you really want to know?
Yeah. This is going to go a bit over. But
that's fine, yeah.
So like, okay, we have to go to the between 10th and 11th dimension.
Okay.
So they are able to do that, and the enemy's waiting there for them.
Okay.
And then they have this giant moon thing, which he can combine his small mech into a second mech, which he can then combine into a bigger mech, which he can then combine into a big mech to become moon size.
Oh shit.
It's fucking exponential growth to the fucking finest.
I love it.
Yeah. So they get there and like, oh fuck, they're waiting for us. Don't worry, we have a lot of bots to sacrifice besides the main character. And this is where a lot of supporting cast members just die. I'm like, no, not the idiot brothers. I love them.
Yeah, man. With that name, they kind of had the odds stacked against them.
Yeah, one of them was the lawyer that fucked up. Yeah, so they get there and like, oh fuck, they're waiting for us, and now we had to fight all these enemies, and we're in deep space. So the main character has to draw in all his energy to combine with the moon station again.
Okay.
And it takes them a while, and when they finally do, they realize something.
Yeah.
They're in the middle of an ocean.
Shit.
But the thing is, it's not an ocean, it's spacing.
I was gonna say it's a space ocean.
Yeah, it's like the fabric of space or some shit.
Okay.
Honestly.
Oh, ocean, it's a spacing, I get it.
Yeah, it's a spacing.
Okay.
So yeah, at one point the ship starts flooding, and like, oh no, we're flooding. It's like, no, we're spacing.
I want to see what this does. A bullshit. Okay, cool. Glad I amped that one up like I did.
So in that place, they're getting sucked into a vortex, which takes away all what they're called battle energy, fighting spirit, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
It's just called spiral, but it's like, okay, we have one chance. We have to go into the black hole and blow it up, and one guy does. And he unfortunately died, and he was my second favorite. They both had the thing for the same chick.
Yeah.
So it was very sad for the girl also.
Right.
So at this point, they are now
not enough space. Shit. Gotta go back up and sell some of this shit.
So they're able to destroy it. So what they call the race anti-spiral comes out and is like, now time for our final plan.
Oh shit! They've been planning this the entire time?
Their entire thing is they want to like give the people just enough hope to then completely crush it, so they end up in complete despair.
I got it. Yeah, I was gonna say got a little Danganronpa.
I kept getting that vibe. So like, okay, now I'm going to trap all of you guys because you are all smart enough. I'll trap you in dimensions that are fabrics of your own reality.
Oh, okay.
So they're all stuck in different realities, not able to escape. But luckily, the main character had this little pet boar that he just had with him the entire time that could fit on your hand. So he just so the boar now has the power, the anime magic power.
Oh no!
So he's able to fight them, but he's not strong enough.
It's got the power of God in anime on his side.
Yeah. So he is able to mega evolve into a human, and it's weird. And then it's like,
wait, the humans are a mega evolution?
No, I guess. The pig was just able to evolve very quickly.
Okay.
So at that point, it's like, oh fuck, we failed. So then eventually the main character is able to break out and get everyone out. So now they now can go into a giant, bigger mech, which is the size of galaxies.
We're just like amping up the.
Yeah, and there's one thing I forgot to mention about the fight earlier.
Yeah.
The enemy could use what were known as probability distorter missiles.
Probability distorter.
So they had shields which could block all damage, but because they have probability distortion missiles, it got rid of that probability.
Oh.
It's like, wait, they can do that? Like, yeah.
I was gonna say, is that just like a Pokemon move or something?
I think. Yeah, so they do that, and now they're the size of fucking galaxies.
Here we go, and smash.
So they're the size of galaxies, and it's just this giant battle where the main guy is able to cause a big bang attack at them. Like, he's able to combine two black holes together to make...
Oh my god! Ugh! Get out of there.
Yeah, to make a big bang attack. And they're just chucking around galaxies at this point also.
They're just chucking around entire galaxies.
Yeah. So they're able to win, and at this point, the main character is able to save his future waifu. And they go home. and then they get married. And then it's like, yeah, I was kind of a byproduct of them, and since they're dead, I have to die now.
Ah, fuck.
And then she died.
Damn it.
And that was the game, or that was the whole anime.
Alright, that was all?
Yeah.
Alright, so that...
Like, at the time scale, that's when they fucking went to galaxy bullshit.
So wait, what happened to the enemies? Did they all die in the galaxy bending attacks?
Yeah, the Big Bang attack, they were able to destroy it there.
Okay.
They were able to... It was a giant mech against a giant mech, and they were able to deflect it because one guy was able to sacrifice himself to give them his energy because he became compressed enough to then be absorbed.
Huh.
It's like, wow, that was really nice of you, buddy. You were the main villain for the first half of the story, and now you just died nobly.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was it. 9 out of fucking 10. It was very fucking good.
Really? Alright, nice. Well then, I suppose we've gone a bit over on this one, but that's fine. It was fun talking about it, and there's a lot of progress I felt was made because I've bought in a lot of upgrades and I made some progress down below. So thank you all so much for watching. We will get back to this
next time
soon.
Yeah. Hey, goodbye.
Bye.